Felix Beki's story is one of grit, ambition, and a deep-rooted love for rugby league, set against the vibrant backdrop of Papua New Guinea's passionate sporting culture. Born in a small village in the Gulf province, Felix grew up in a world where rugby league wasn't just a game, it was a way of life, a unifying force for communities across PNG's diverse landscapes. From a young age, he chased a worn-out ball across dusty fields, dreaming of one day wearing the red, black, and gold of the SP PNG Hunters, the country's pride in the Queensland Rugby League's Hostplus Cup. At 18, Felix was already turning heads. His speed, vision, and fearless play as a halfback caught the eye of scouts during the 2023 Junior Cumulus trials. He wasn't the biggest player on the field, but his heart was unmatched, weaving through defenses with quick footwork and delivering pinpoint passes that set his teammates alight. His talent earned him a 2-year train and trial contract with the Hunters, a significant step toward his ultimate goal, playing in the National Rugby League (NRL). But Felix's journey wasn't without hurdles. When the 2025 Hostplus Cup squad was announced, confusion swirled. Felix's name was missing from the 33-man roster, sparking murmurs among fans and media. Head coach Paul Aitone, a former NRL and Super League star, quickly clarified the situation at the Hunters' season launch. There was a bit of confusion with Felix Beki not in the final squad, Aitone said. He's an exciting player. But here at the Hunters, education is very important. They must finish grade 12. Felix, still in school, was prioritizing his studies, a value instilled by the club's emphasis on life beyond the field. Aitone assured everyone that Felix remained in the Hunters' plans, his contract intact, ready to step up once his schooling was complete. Felix took the news in stride. He understood the fleeting nature of a rugby career and the importance of education in a country where opportunities could be scarce. Balancing books and rugby, he trained relentlessly, honing his skills with the Gulf ISO in the Digicel ExxonMobil Cup, Hung's domestic competition. His performances there showed maturity beyond his years, directing seasoned forwards, barking orders, and leading with a quiet confidence that belied his age. "I'm too young to be the center of attention," he told the National, shrugging off the hype surrounding his potential. "My goal is to try and make it into the 2028 Papua New Guinea NRL team, but there are others out there like Lachlan Lamb who are at the peak of their careers. They're the priority." The announcement of PNG's 18th NRL franchise, set to debut in 2028, lit a fire under Felix. He saw it as his chance to carry the hopes of his village, his province, and his country onto the world stage. But he also knew the road was long. "The competition for halfback will be tough," he admitted. "Controlling the big boys in the middle, I'm a bit nervous to take the lead. They were there before I came in. I have to earn their respect." His humility shone through, but so did his determination. Every sprint, every tackle, every early morning study session was a step toward that dream. Off the field, Felix was a typical PNG teenager, soft-spoken, respectful, and deeply tied to his Wantok community, the extended family network that defines PNG's social fabric. He'd often return to his village, sharing stories of Port Moresby's bright lights and the roar of the Santos National Football Stadium. His family, especially his parents, beamed with pride but reminded him to stay grounded. "Rugby league might be good now," Aitone had said, words that echoed in Felix's mind, but it's not going to be there forever. As 2025 unfolded, Felix juggled school assignments with training camps, his eyes fixed on a Hunters debut. He watched his teammates, like Judah Rimbu, the Queensland Rugby League Player of the Year, and club captain Isla Lu, dominate in the Hostplus Cup, learning from their work ethic and physicality. He studied footage of NRL stars, modeling his game after the likes of Lachlan Lamb, whose playmaking brilliance he hoped to emulate. 3 years isn't too far, Felix said, thinking of 2028. I'll maintain consistency in my training to make my debut in the Hunters, then the Cumuls, and then the NRL team. In a country where rugby league is a religion, Felix Beki is a young disciple carrying the weight of a nation's dreams. His story is still being written, but with every step, on the field and in the classroom, he's proving that talent, hard work, and heart can take a kid from the Gulf to the grandest stages of the game.